Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding at the door to your room swinging open. Yo, Tabby, is that you? Tabby, that's you? Come on, Tabby, you can't be sneaking up on the cousin like that. I ain't gonna hold you. What if I was holding a Glock 19? Come on, Tabby. Alright, before the video stop, I just want to say one thing only. I'll make it quick. Look, you're gonna see a lot of stuttering and a lot of miswords. Why? I'm not that good at reading, 1. And 2, I got a really bad stuttering problem. And 3, when it comes to reading stuff out loud, it's gonna be bad for me. I don't know why. Other than that, let's get to the video. I'm not gonna hold y'all anymore. Yo, welcome back everyone. How's everyone doing? And we on another Scarlet Hallow. And then look, my fault. I'm with these slow updates. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm with these slow uploads. I'm flagging on these songs. I gotta be like more faster though. If y'all get what I'm saying, I gotta be like Y'all get what I'm trying to say? No? Okay. Let's just start the video. Yeah, boys, we got a recap. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay, so look, I'm gonna give y'all my recap first before y'all see this recap, because my recap is gonna be way more interesting. Alright, so look. So boom, bam. Kai goes into this place because this town because his cousin's mother died. So he goes down, going to the funeral, goes and check that out, and then some strange stuff starts happening. One person I really thought was really sketchy, Tabitha. I really thought she was sketchy. I ain't gonna hold you. She just seemed sketchy. The way she smiled, I'm more thinking she wasn't even human. That funeral of Perlin Scarlet, your cousin's mother, your aunt. See, I told you she died. Welcome. Oh yeah, okay. See, unfortunately, due to the state, I wouldn't be wondering who else. Blah blah blah. So what do you want? Want to tag along? Oh yeah, we tag along. And look, we're gonna narrate this. And look, we find Duke. Duke tells us to leave, telling us it's a mountain lion. I'm saying no, it ain't no mountain lion. We saw freaking whatever this is. I ain't hold your deer with a freaking. Duke grabs the shotgun, but I go to save the dog because. Because I love dogs. You save Gretchen and then blah blah blah. Dude gets shot by some kind of mutant monster. Y'all like my flower though? Y'all like my flower? We get in trouble. They think it's me because I'm black. This dude calls my name. Very scary. Very scary. I don't like dark. I'll be honest with you. I don't like dark women. But Tuesday morning wake up. You open your eyes. The sun has risen, the birds are singing, you are still alive, and for now, you are safe. Your gaze wanders across the room to the window, and the woods beyond. You wonder if the monsters are lurking there right now. And beyond the trees, you're ready to pounce as soon as you leave the crumbling estate. A familiar unease settles into your gut, tangling into a knot, anxiety wrangling as the events of last night play out in your head. You can't help but remember Duke slumped against a tree, pieces of him scattered across the clearing. You're not sure if you'd ever feel okay again, but what you've seen, you can't stay in bed forever. Hunger pulls from the clumbling depths of the mattress. I ain't gonna hold you. Duke, I feel so sorry for you. I would have saved you. If I knew he was gonna die. I thought you was a big strong man. I ain't gonna hold you. Bro, you carrying around that freaking shotgun. I'm thinking you a big strong man. You can handle yourself. But no. Wow. Man, you was finna go after a mountain lion. I swear a mountain lion would have been way more fiercer than whatever that thing was. What? Man, I thought you could handle that. We're gonna put our clothes in the let's see. Poke around the I ain't gonna. What Gamer told me, he told me I can trust her. So I ain't gonna. We're not gonna poke around in none of her stuff, fam. I ain't gonna hold you. We're not gonna poke around. He told me I can trust her. He told me she's not sketchy. I thought she was sketchy. I was gonna start poking my. Cause like, why do you have so much mac and cheese but don't want to share no cheese? Like, I love mac and cheese. You don't want to sell a nut. You never wound up putting your clothes away yesterday. Might as well get that out of the way before you start the day. You drag your suitcase over the dresser and open the bottom of the drawer. And a possum lurks within. It is quiet, but how do I not say anything about your establishment? How do I not be rude? Cause look at this, bro. You tell me you have a servant, but that servant isn't doing jack squat. Like, there's a possum in your freaking drawer, bro. And you telling me you have a servant to clean your house? Oh my god. I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I can't do it. Oh, you want some Mr. Possum? You want some boiled peanuts? Mr. Possum, you want some boiled peanuts? I'm trying to be so nice to everyone. They keep denying my nuts, bro. Like, they keep denying it. Like, can a man just offer you some nuts in peace and you accept it? But no, you want to freaking act like I'm about to poison y'all. Man, it's just nuts, bro. I was just nuts. You close the drawer. You might as well leave it be. You open the top drawer next. It's empty, as a place as you'll put your clothes in. Based on the state of the house, you wonder if you'd have been better off keeping your clothes in your nice clean bag. But there's no going back now. We're gonna look out the window real quick. You creep towards the window, carefully not to be seen by whatever might be lurking in the garden. For a second, you thought you saw movement. It could have been an animal. It could have been something else. Whatever it was, it's gone now. We're gonna leave. Maybe you'd head out there and investigate after you finish waking up. I want to poke around the closet. I know. I'm black, bro. I'm black. After what you went through last night, the last thing you needed this morning was waking up to find that doll in your closet. We're gonna pick it up. Ooh. You pick up the doll to examine it more closely. It's what reads property of Alexandra. There's no way you're taking this with you. You close the closet behind you. Time to start your day. You're back in the kitchen. Mr. Hiss eyes you from her favorite spot in the counter. Yeah, I'm calling you Mrs. Hiss. I ain't gonna hold you. Cause you just like the freak. I'm not touching you anymore, bro. I'd rather eat that peanut butter full of roaches than touch you anymore. I kid you not. I'm be real with y'all. Freaking cat scratches hurt, bro. I'm over at my friend's house. I'm over at my friend's house. And we playing around. This cat, he threw his cat at me. I ain't hold you. Hey, I'm being real. He threw his cat at me. That cat freaking scratched me all in my arm, bro. He threw it like it was some kind of freaking weapon, like it was some kind of bowling ball, bro. And that thing freaking scratched the hell out of me. Never again. I hate cats, bro. She clearly doesn't want to be touched. You leave her be. Maybe she'll come to you when she's more comfortable. Forget that cat, bro. Hey. Did you know the police called me this morning? You've only been here for one day. You already had a run-in with the cops. Did they say anything about Duke? Did they find the body? We've been chased through the woods by monsters and we're by cops. There are monsters in the woods. We need to leave. I've had already enough. Can you cut me some slack? Duke's blood is on my hands. What can I say? Trouble follows me everywhere. There are monsters in the woods. We need to leave. I saw my own 2 eyes. Ugh. This is Stella's influence, isn't it? That girl spent years chasing her own shadow thinking it's Bigfoot. This is just a creepy mountain town where nothing ever happens. I'm not about to flee terror just because Stella thinks she saw ghouls. I told you I saw something. I saw someone die last night. So you did. It was late and I was tired, and I assumed Stella put you up to a little joke after dragging you into the woods. Anyways, does it really matter? Soon, some old farmer disappeared after going hunting in the middle of the woods at night. So what? Sometimes like that was bound to happen eventually. And frankly, you're lucky it didn't happen to you. Still, they had quite a few questions about you, Kai. Why you gotta put the you like that? Before you ask, don't worry. I told them you're an upstanding citizen. But I'd rather not waste my time talking to cops. It's irritating, and it's already a very difficult week. Just don't put anything else on my plate right now, okay? Can we hang out with you, Miss Tabitha? What's up with you and Stella? Oh, did that spark something in you? Was I not supposed to ask that? I don't think I was supposed to ask that. We just have history. That's all. I don't need to explain myself to you. I'm sorry. Can we hang out, Miss Tabitha? Come on, don't look at me like that. Come on, you know you want to hang out with your prized cousin. Come on, you even hit me up 14 times. Oh, how long was it? 18 times, because you was worried about me. Come on now. Any other cousin would only call like twice, thrice, maybe 4 times. But 18? Come on, you know you want to hang out with your most prized favorite cousin. At the mines? No. I've got to get to work. Man, I don't want to hang out with you anyway. But just stay out of trouble today already. I'll try to be back by sunset, and I expect you to be here. I don't want to hear complaints. Just do what I ask. We don't have any more problems. Tabitha takes a few steps towards the door. Sunset! Okay. Your cousin huffily exits the kitchen. Her footsteps fade down the hall, ending in chaotic creak, then slams at the front door as it opens and closes behind her. Once again, you are the only human in the estate. Time to start your day. At the time, we're gonna investigate garden real quick. As your eyes wander to the garden door and shuttle, remembering a brief glimpse of something you saw from the upstairs window. I didn't see anything. I don't know about y'all. It was probably just a raccoon, but uncertainty of what you saw galls at you and compels you to investigate, if only to prove that it was nothing. At the very least, you don't see anything now. Let's investigate further. We're white. You wander farther into the garden, trying to pinpoint the spot where that thing had been lurking. But indeed, there has been a thing to begin with. Go check the garden for quick. The garden is peaceful. Here more than anywhere else, you're surrounded by the ghost of what this place used to be. A greenhouse sits in the midst of overwhelming greenery, unreachable from years of neglect. This glass-clouded crack. Statues reach out from within the seas of weeds, as if begging to be rescued. And most striking, behind a pair of rusted metal gates at the very peak of the mountain sites a graveyard. You can just make out a few of the headstones, the scarlet name carved deep proud into their hands. You notice what a good view someone would have of your windows if you stood where you're standing right now. That's creepy. Go check the ground for clues. You crouch down, pushing aside the greenery to examine the soft earth. A big boot print, and what it looks like Your thoughts turn to the specter from the night before. You snap a quick photo just in case it comes in handy later. With that, you head back inside. Time to figure out what you're gonna do with the rest of your day. Boy, we should head in town, right? Time is right after last night. Do what we're told. Go investigating. Do what we told. Go investigating. Do what we told. Clean the guest bathroom? You got me bent. You got me twisted. I ain't touching that even if you paid me. Man. I ain't touching that bathroom. I ain't gonna hold you. No, I'm not touching that bathroom, bro. Should I head to town, though? We gonna do heads or tails. I ain't gonna do. Yeah, we doing heads or tails. I want to, but at the same time, I feel bad because she's actually a nice person now. So, I'm wondering, heads or tails? This is heads and this is tails. All right. Atlanta heads. We're going into town. Y'all don't believe me? I'm gonna share it right now. Tabitha isn't here to stop you now. You head outside, back to the mountains path that leads you to town. The walk back to town is much less pleasant today than it was yesterday, but you didn't yet to know that the woods are full of monsters and strange men who know your name. You stare anxiously into the darkness between the trees, searching for any signs of movement, but the woods are still at least now. The autumn turgid mountains sprawling for miles in every direction now feel less like a beautiful scenery and more like the walls of a cage. You make it into town in one piece. No creatures jumped out at you, no scary men blocked your path. The sight of other people is comforting, helping you forget the things you witnessed as if they happened to someone else. Oh, hey, Kai. We were just talking about you. I stopped by Sills to pick up her new tea blend, and well, you're the biggest thing to come into town since the coal mine. Have you been absolutely buzzing about you? Folks have been absolutely buzzing about you. You went out with Stella last night, right? Did something happen out there? She barely even waved when she walked by. We just had some really good footage, that's all. We had some really good footage. Now that is juicy. Tell me, Tell you what, I'm on break for the next half hour. How about you swing by the diner? Winnie could fix you some of Sil's new blend and try to calm your nerves. It's a chaga and a lemon blam. It does matter to relieve. It does wonders to relieve stress and tension. And if you want to spill the beans on what happened, I'm all ears. Anyways, up to you. So, see you around, Kai. See ya. Take care now, Avery. I see you're a private person. I can respect that. You never know you never know how someone might respond to hearing the truth of what you encountered. That's true though. I was thinking like this. If I tell her and she don't believe me, she gonna look at me like I'm crazy. And then, yeah, boom, bam, boom, bop, bada, bop, boom, pow. I'd better get back to it myself. I'm glad I was able to catch you this morning, if only to see how you were holding up. Please don't hesitate to stop by if I can be of any help. Hey, the boy is smart. Oh my, well, what aren't you telling us? I've shared what I know about the Dinklings, and I trust you that you, Stella, and can have what it takes to get to the bottom of things. I'm so sorry to cut our conversation short, but I got things I need to tend to. Yeah, you hiding something, I ain't gonna hold you. Stay safe, Kai, and God bless. Yeah, you hiding something. And with that, you are alone on Main Street. What to do with the rest of your morning? I ain't gonna do. We're not going to the diner. I ain't gonna hold you. We don't care for that right now. We're gonna go to the general store. This is your first time seeing the general store in light of day. A young man sits at the table by the register, too preoccupied with his phone to care that you stepped in. Hey, buddy, you want some boiled peanuts? And I swear, if you reject my peanuts, we're gonna have problems. We're gonna have problems. This is a threat. I'm gonna shut them down your throat if you don't eat them. The man looks up at your quite pungent bag of peanuts, curls his lips in disgust, and returns to his phone. Okay, you know what? I didn't want to give my peanuts anyway. Where's Ken? Not here. Okay. Very, yeah, you know what? Okay. Usually town is monsters in the way. He gonna look at me like I'm crazy. Do you know how to get to the mines? Maps are free. You take a map of the town. The mines are a couple of miles away, but you now have the power to visit your cousin of your own free will. You know what? I'm not liking your vibe. You're just not talkative. I don't like that. You know what? We're leaving. I see it. The young man doesn't respond as you turn and leave the general store. I told you, bro. I don't like his vibe. I could have stole something. Oh my gosh, I could have stole something. I wasn't gonna do it anyway. I'm not that black. Visit your cousin and I'm not gonna do that. She gonna yell at me. You enter the former town hall. What once must have been a stately foyer has been converted into rows of shelves. Meetings rooms, office, long ago gave way to assorted reference collections and reading areas. Oh, hey! I can tell by that dog anyhow. I got nothing better to do. Let's do it. Let's do it. I ain't gonna hold you. Better tell your dog to stop looking at me, bro. Alright, bro. I'm tired of looking at this dog, bro. Bro, I don't even know what to do anymore. Fancy saying you here. We're trying to research the creatures we ran into last night. If you want to join us. Sil said she was waiting for you to get into town, so I assumed you're all caught up on the ditchling stuff. Morning, Kai. You look tired. Why she looking at me like that? It was hard to get some sleep last night. I ain't gonna hold you. It was very why y'all? It was scary, wasn't it? And you can't lie. Why you looking at me like that? Like it wasn't scary. I can't say I got a wink myself. Why are you so frightened, man? You don't. Why do you even believe us? Anyways, I guess we should get started. Before you dig in, you remember the blueprint you found in your garden? Oh yeah, boys. All right, go ahead, boys. I found a blueprint in the freaking garden. Yeah, y'all should take a look at it. You hold up the phone, and show Ken and Stella the photo you took in the garden. These prints were in the bushes with a clear line of sight in my window. Like someone was looking at me. Dang. That's creepy. Are you okay? What? Is that liquid around it? It looks like a pus. Do you think it's Wayne? I ain't gonna you. They can't be Tabitha's. They can't be Tabitha's. Definitely. Do you think it could be that creep we saw outside the general store last night? He knew your name and those blueprints match up to with the mining get up. Whoa, apparently I missed a lot last night. Huh. You're not talking about Wayne, are you? The guy keeps coming to my mom's tea room. I think there's something really wrong with him. Yeah, we are. I wonder if there's any connection between that guy and what happened last time in the woods. Like what? I mean, I don't have any specific, but I don't have anything specific, but I have a whole prophecy of impending doom angles to explore, and this photo is weird. I can't stop thinking about those splatters on the ground. If whoever left those prints is sick, maybe it's from the creatures you encountered. Hey strangers! And little stranger. Buddy, you want some peanuts? Oh, I don't know what to say. Is this a gift? I'm allergic to peanuts. Not seriously allergic, but they gave me a rash. Oh, so you're allergic now. Okay. Hey Oscar, this is Kai. You know Tabby's cousin? Oh, should have known you were Scarlet. You look so much like Vivi. Not that I knew her well, but I was still a kid when she left. But that Scarlet resemblance, it's strong. I'm Oscar, Chief Librarian, and only librarian. Oscar's amazing. He's practically built this library from scratch. Yeah, I'm a little jealous what the kids around here get to grow up with. They don't know how good they have it. Back when I was in elementary school, all the librarian had was a couple shelves borrowing books donated by old people. You're all too kind. But speaking of kids, I have either you seen Rosa around town? I don't know. I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she hasn't been answering my texts, and I wanted to make sure she isn't getting into trouble. Oh, you know, the crowd she hangs around with. They're good kids at heart. I'm sure they're just up at the old Maxwell's place doing teen stuff. I went up there plenty of times in my day, but I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled. Why does this dog keep looking at me? Like, bro, he hasn't blinked an eye since. Bro, you is good? What's the old Maxwell's place? Oh, it's this great old abandoned spot, and it's practically a magnet for young people. Even horror kids aren't afraid of from its call. I can't believe I used to be so reckless. The floors there were like Swiss cheese. Oh, I should really have a talk with Rosa when she gets home. I'm sure she's fine. You might not want to let her run off like that anymore though. It's not as safe as it usually is around here. Is that so? Ken's right. There's so weird stuff going on in the woods. That's actually why we came in today. Have you ever heard of creatures called ditchlings? They apparently show up around places on the brink of disaster, and they kind of look like if the Pillsbury Doughdog was a creepypasta. Ken's mom told us them last night after seeing some footage we got out in woods. Why do you have to tell everybody? Like, bro, no wonder why people think you're crazy. No wonder what Tabitha just thinks you're insane. Ditchlings? No, doesn't ring a bell. Dang, what the shot? Okay, if you were, say, trying to predict a horrible disaster that might be half our town, where would you start looking? Well, they say history repeats itself, so I'd probably try figuring out what sort of disaster this region typically falls prey to. Should I worry about something? I don't know yet. I'll be back. Gonna go nab some more books. Behave while I'm gone, Gretchen. You're allowed to bring a dog into a freaking library? Oh, you don't have to worry about her, Stella. You're such a good dog, aren't you, Gretchen? Here, have a biscuit, old gal. You just keep a biscuit in your pocket? Gretchen inhales the soft biscuit, drool leaking from her toothless mouth as she swallows it whole. Dang, that girl hungry. I'm pretty sure Stella's barking up the wrong tree, Oscar. I don't think you have to worry about that any horrible behalving the town. But she's right about the weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual going on out here in the woods. I don't believe in supernatural stuff, but hey, you should get out of the woods. I'm gonna try and call Rosie again. I'm sure she's fine. Rosie's a smart kid. She knows better than to go around getting into trouble. We'll make sure to keep our eyes peeled. Quite? If you see a 13-year-old girl with black braids and glasses, would you let her know her dad is worried about her? I got you. Oscar anxiously wanders off, phone in hand. Stella sets a massive pile of books on her table and pulls up a chair. Alright. This is gonna be so much faster with the two of you here to help out. Got our snacks, got our books, and let's get our research party started. Reading awaits. A few entries catch your eyes. Wampus cat, a large cat-like creature with loud nah. Tommy, cave dweller. I ain't gonna do the wampus. Not a wampus cat. I ain't worried about that. Tommy knockers originated. Korish mythology spread it to the United States. When Cornish immigrants began working in the mines, their name for the knocking that can be heard from seemingly within the walls before a cave. According to some of the knocking servers as a benevolent warning, others believe that the creatures take stolen hammers to supports of the mines of collapse them on whoever is unfortunate enough to still be inside. I don't think this is that though. I don't think it's that. You close the book and put it back. Yeah, I don't think none of this is it. I think we're all done. Let's check in. Alright, if we're going with the Ken's mom told us last night, you think we can roll out any natural disasters as what brought the ditchlings here? But not nuclear incidents. Looks like our state has a history with those. What about y'all? Find anything? I found a cat. Before you could respond, a handsome black cat leaps onto the table. Almost an instant, Stella slams her book shut. Handsome my butt. Aw, hey Fixo. You might want to close your book. He loves to rip out any paper he can find. Don't worry about this little guy. I didn't forget your treat. Pixel immediately goes to town on Stella's treats. So, sorry, Pixel's bothering y'all. Hopefully he hasn't gobbled up any of y'all books. He can't stand the thought of people might paying attention to anything that isn't him. That's true though. Why would you let paper shredding freely wander a book library? But hey, I'm not gonna ask that question. Have you seen the little guy's face? How could I even say no to that? I mean, you could keep him at your house. You decide to leave Pixel be. The cat curls up on the table fast asleep. Alright, I'd better get going to shelving. Let me know if y'all need anything. You think there's a call here now? Any luck with Rosa? Oh, not yet. I knew a teen would be a handful, but I didn't think that'd be happen overnight. I'd probably head back. I'd probably head out. You're all done and check in on your usual hunts. What y'all think? Maybe we should go to the mines. There was that collapse a while back, and a lot of people died. Maybe the ditchlings are here to warn us about something like that happening again. Okay, good. Hopefully, we can find out what happened to Wayne while you're at it. For a record, this wasn't my idea. I'm sure Tabitha's gonna love us snooping around. Well, just have to make sure we don't get caught. We'll be super sneaky. I can even keep a lookout. Man, I'm keeping a lookout. Forget y'all. I don't want to get caught. She gonna blame it all on me. Look at us going out on a camper together. I missed this. I missed it too. Though there is something missing. Rez. I really missed the dude. I can't believe how long it's been. Have you seen him lately? Nope, I've tried to plan stuff, but he's been too sick. Why does this dog keep looking at me like this? I didn't realize it was getting so bad. That poor guy. You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. He seemed excited to meet Kai. Maybe we'll finally get to him to leave this cave. Well, yeah, let's do it. See ya, Oscar. We'll let you know if we run into Rosa. Thanks, guys. I'll keep y'all posted. edge of the forest wall. An isolated buffering occasioned the rest of the town from an unending wildness. He gotta be black. The way we sound, he sound black. I never heard him though, but he looked black. Reese, it's Stella. I brought some buddies too. That's Reese. I thought he was a dude. So your whole friend group is the girls? I thought he was a dude. Shh, not so loud. He's sleeping. Can I help you? Oh, that's not him. The woman in the doorway stares directly into your eyes. You can practically feel her simmering irritation washing over you. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese would come out. Nothing steroids, we promise. I'm not going to wake him up if he's sleeping. He's probably needs it. Whatever you two have planned, it's probably beyond what he can manage right now anyways. Oh no, poor Reese. It's just been so long since us gotten a chance to hang out with him. I'm sure he and Kyle would get along super well. You want some boiled peanuts? Come on, I gotta get rid of it. Why y'all look at me like that? He can't eat peanuts. I'm talking about you. Reese's mom turns back into the house, sighs. Sorry, that was a little rude. You just want to hang out with Reese, and he misses both of you too. He usually feels his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? We could have some supper, and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise that he'll be perky, but I'm sure it'll brighten his spirits to see you two again. And I suppose you can come too, Kai. Man, I'm just asking for peanut. That would be great. I can bring a side dish, maybe deviled eggs. Does he still eat those? No eggs are a little much for him. They don't settle well. He can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle. Okay, I'll bring soda then. I know that's hard. I don't think he can, bro. If he can't eat eggs, he most definitely can't eat soda. Drink soda. Okay, yes, fine. You can bring soda. Nothing with caffeine. Ginger ale preferable. Oh, and leave the dog at home. She might cheer him up. You know, they have those therapy dogs in No dogs. Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later. Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and quickly shuts the door. The sound of several locks clicking into place that can be heard from within. God, that woman makes no sense. She used to be so nice when we were kids. I always had the best stickers when I always had the best stitches. I always had the best stickers when we had to get our shots. Maybe she's just stressed about Reese. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. Either way, I guess it's just the three of us. You want to drive? Yes, sorry. I don't like the thoughts of going up there without the van. Cool, I'll take my shortcut then. It shouldn't take long for me to get there. You're welcome to tag along, Kai. Don't worry, I won't be offended if you'd rather ride with Ken. I'm sure you're probably sick of the woods. After what just happened... Hold on, boys, we need a minute. After what just happened, you still want to walk in the woods? Why not just drive out with Ken? Don't worry about it, Kai. There's a lot of junk in the back of my van. It gets a little tight with more than 2 people. I'll walk with Stella. The woods are calm and serene compared to last night, though you can't help but feel that danger lurks just beyond the trees. Hey, thanks for coming along with us, with Gretchen and me, I mean. I ain't gonna hold you, I had to. You can't be the only one going by yourself. I mean, that's not even a guard dog. Gretchen, what is he gonna do, bro? Hope I haven't seemed too cold about everything that happened last night. The truth is that I barely keep myself together. I just don't know how to let it out. Duke died out there last night, and I can't stop thinking that it might have been my fault. Okay, you want to hear the pros? I mean, you want to hear the truth? I mean, you want to hear my honesty? You want to hear me lie? I'll lie to you. I'll say it's not your fault. But truthfully, it was your fault. I ain't gonna hold you. You just stand there like a chicken. Like, either you could have saved your dog, or you could have saved freaking dude. You'd have let. I ain't gonna hold you. If I would never have stepped in, you doing it by yourself, you'd have died. If only I didn't drag you along into the woods. If only I did anything with everything went sideways. Stella pauses, searching for what to say. It's like there's this guilt boiling under my skin, but the only way I can process what happened is by turning off the part of me that feels things. When I'm around other people, it's like I think of Duke dying as a thing that happened, like is part of another video. Because I actually admitted to other people that I feel something, then I have to admit to myself that what happened is my fault. I ain't gonna hold you, it really is your fault, but if you want me to lie to you, I will. I want to say the second one so bad. Oh, why lie to her? Tell her the truth. Hey, bro, it was your fault. I don't want to lie to you, and I don't want to tell the truth to you. I ain't gonna do what happened. You have to make the choice to move forward. Thanks, Kai. You're right. I should be better at taking my own advice. I'm glad we could talk about this, though. I can't imagine what I'd be like to go through something like that last night alone. The conversation comes to a dramatic halt, with you, Stella, and Gretchen all whirling around to face the source of the sound. Whoa, calm down, girl. It's just a bird. The same probably goes for the two of us. Ha ha ha. I guess we're all a little on the edge. Let's hurry up to the mine. It shouldn't be much further. Ken casually leans against her van as you and Stella emerge from the woods. Hey. Y'all have a good walk? We had a good walk and talk. I know you. Are you buff? Like, I know you like buff a little bit. Yeah, it was great. I mean, not that we were missing out on anything. You didn't run into any of those creatures, did you? I mean, I feel like it only come at night. Nope. That makes sense. They probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. But we're all here. What's the plan? I guess we just go talk to people. I guess so. I should probably be on the lookout duty. I'm a bit of a persona non grata in the mines. Tabitha? Yeah, I might have tried sneaking in to talk to her a time or too many, and Gretchen makes it extra hard to be sneaky. We're probably less likely to get caught if only one of us is snooping around down there. I ain't snooping. I ain't gonna. Can't you gonna have to do it? I ain't snooping. I'm finna get myself in trouble. I take it I'm the one of us who you're talking about. Yep, talking to people scared me, Ken. You should do it. I ain't gonna hold you. Why you looking at me like that? Ma, I hate to step in like this, but I really think you're the best. It's because I'm black. So the plan, you know, these cheesy old rom-coms where somebody wears an earpiece on their first date. Whoa, do you have some kind of surveillance setup on the back of your van that I didn't know about? What? No. I have a pair of earbuds with a really good mic. We can just do a group call. Can hand you a pair of earbuds. We can feed you questions if you get stuck, and Stella can give you a heads up if Tabitha's heading your way. Oh, but I actually have your number, do I? I don't have your number. Oh, I don't either. I could have sworn we swapped contacts infos at some point. Weird. Really should have done this sooner. Really should have done this sooner. You quickly swap contact info with Stella and Ken. I guess we should part ways and start the call, yeah. Man, of course I gotta do it, bro. Every single game I gotta do it. Why can't y'all do it? I don't want to get caught. Stella and Ken break off, leaving you alone at the entrance of the Miles. Your phone buzzes. Hey, can you hear us? We're trying to say something. Try saying something. You're loud and clear. We want people to notice that I've got your buzz. Nope, can't hear you, sorry. Ready, funny. You're coming through crystal clear on my end. Nothing to do now but enter the worksite. You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property of the Scarlet Mine. I'm in. Alright, good to know. We're gonna find my cousin. You make your way to the trailer to the middle of the camp. Enter. Hey, cousin. You enter Tabitha's trailer and find her sitting at her desk, her head buried in her hands. Keen eye, your eyes are immediately drawn to the gun hanging above Tabitha's desk. But then they drift to the bulletin board on the side wall. It's planted with wanted posters for Stella, as well as a number of suspicious ordinary photos of her and Gretchen. What are you doing here? And what are those ridiculous things doing in your ears? Ah, crap. Good luck. Sorry, Kai. Is that Stella and Gretchen? Are you spying on me? Gretchen snatches the earbuds out of your ears and throws them to the ground. Typical phone addiction, city dweller. Ah. What do you want? Quick before I kick you out. What's with the gun? What's with the gun? It's Perlin. She put it up there to intimidate people. Always thought it was a little old fashioned, but it works. It works. Tabitha, what did I tell you about smiling at me? I ain't gonna. We cousins. You chilling all, but I ain't gonna hold you. I don't want you smiling at me ever again anymore, bro. Tabitha, please stop it. You wouldn't have asked about it if it didn't leave an impression on you. Now, why are you here? I need you to. I need you to take me seriously, Tabitha. And what, pray? Tell me, do you think is going on that I'm not taking seriously? What monster of the week has Stella convinced you is prowling the woods? There are monsters in the woods, Tabitha. They're called ditchlings. We caught them on camera. I'll show you when we get home. Just gotta trust me. I don't know anything about monsters in the woods, but there is some kind of doom coming for this town. It'll be because I'm not able to do my job. Coal is a tough industry, Kai. As I'm sure you know, the seams of these hills aren't exactly untapped either. These mines have been operated for almost 200 years. It'll run dry at some point, maybe even in my lifetime. But I'll do whatever I have to do if it means this place lasts a little longer. Over 100 people work for me, and for each of those people, this is it. This is the best job they've ever going to get. I don't like doing land-offs. I don't like doing cuts. I don't like seeing my childhood home crumble around me. But every day I get up and do what needs to be done to save this town from ruins. Not that I believe there's anything when it comes to Stella and monsters, but who cares if you two saw a Horbinger or Doom or something like that? I see that every day. I'm gonna leave it at that. Look, I'm kind of swamped right now. I was actually getting ready for a big meeting when you walked in, but if you want, you can just wait here for an hour or so. I can swing back when I'm done and pick you up. Just don't go around bothering any men. Don't move a muscle. Don't so much as make an eye contact with them. They're supposed to be working. I'll see you then. Tabitha leaves. Hey, is everything good? What a waste of time. Let's regroup. Come on, Neeks. Cut her some slack. Tabitha's not that bad. No, you sticking around here. Let's head back. A flash of movement in the Primisphere stops you in your tracks. There's something lurking in the shadows to your right. Against your better judgment, you turn to face it.
You shouldn't have come here. It's dangerous.
Ghost! Scooby Ghost! Why are you following me?
You don't have to be afraid of me. I am the only person in town who truly cares for your safety. Don't forget that. Even if it's already too late to stop what's going on.
What's going to happen? Wait, what's going to happen? Before you can say another word, the figure is gone. Hey Kai, are you still there? We've just been getting static from you. Oh no, our friend just stopped by to say hello. Whoa, I thought I saw you talking to someone down there. Are you okay? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Yeah, I care about your safety. It just means we're on the right track. Hold on, boys, we gotta get comfortable real quick. Alright, boys, we're getting comfortable. Whoa, so brave. Heck yeah, Kai, we got your back. As you leave Tabitha's office, you take a moment to get your bearings, only to be interrupted by a sudden movement of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence, disappears over the crest of the hill. Crest of the hill. Hey, I think I just saw Rosa. Wait, really? What is she doing here? She's clearly doing... I mean, yeah, but kind of... What kind of? Only one way to find out. Let's go after her. You rush over to the hill and get your bearings. The sound of an active mining fade into the distance. Rosa is nowhere to be found, but dusty footprints point toward a nearby mine. She didn't. I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as a secret hideout spot these days. But the saw mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people. And here I thought Stella was going to be one to drag me into an abandoned coal mine. Have teens always been like this? I guess we should go out there, right? I missed out on my risk-taking years, man. Never did anything like this. Me neither. Yeah, I would never. Okay, maybe I poked my head in a few the air a few times. Well, let's get in there before someone gets hurt. Well, you sure you want to tag along, Neeks? Kai and I can handle this on our own. Yeah, I'm sure. As much as I hate to I ain't confined spaces, but I'm not about to let Rosa get hurt either. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm glad you're going with us, Ken. I ain't gonna hold you. Talking about you and me can handle this, but you could barely handle that freaking monster that came in and jump scared you. Bro, I would have died if it, oh my gosh, your dog would have died if it wasn't for me. Even if it means I have to go underground. That dog don't want to go. Man, why are you taking that dog everywhere, bro? Stella and Ken disappear into the mines. Before you follow, you briefly wonder if you should let Tabitha know about this. Okay, let me think. If I want to let her know about all this stuff, but it's like she's not believing me right now. So it's like I'm not in trouble though. He told me to call her when I'm in trouble though. But I'm not in trouble, one, and two. But why would they give me the option to let her know? Hold on, boys. Let's call her. What is it? You know I'm in the meeting. A kid just snuck into the shadow mines. I figure you should know. Well, are you serious? Why do these things keep happening to me? Whatever. I'll head over there as soon as I can. Just stay where you are and wait for me. Alright? Gosh, I don't even know why I'm trying to reason with you. Is it not like you're listening? Oh, I'd happily wait. I don't want to go in there. Follow! You take a deep breath and follow your friends into the mine. Tabitha will understand, maybe. The inside of the mine is warmer than you would expect it. The air thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall. Lower than you are tall, forcing you to hunch over your legs, bent in pain, squat as you begin to navigate this maze. Hey, you made it? Told you he would. For a second there, Ken thought you were making a beeline for Tabby. I don't know. I'm gonna remain silent. You say nothing. Well, what matters is that the gang's all here. Well, find Rosie in the meantime. Sigh. Press on. Let's go press on. The deeper you progress into the mines, the heavier the air becomes. Coal dust hangs in thick clouds around you, even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. Gosh, it's cramped down here. Does anyone else's chest feel tight? Yeah, abandoned mines are way more claustrophobic than people expect them to be. And this one's real bad. You know, because of the child mines, or should I say the miners? Ken visibly shrugs. Okay, I'm not suspicious, but there's one way to make sure you get superstitious, but I'm not superstitious, but there's one way to make sure you get haunted. This cracking jokes about dead child laborers while walking on your graves. That's true though, I ain't gonna hold you. You manifesting something bad gonna happen. What can I say? I do my best to tempt the spirits wherever I go. I can't believe you come down here on purpose. Yeah, it was part of my ghost hunting phase. Gosh, Stella, the things you do for viewers, did you find anything? I wish. If any place in Scarlet Hollow was actually haunted, it would be this mine, hands down. But all I got, it was dust in my lungs and a couple of false alarms. Stella pauses as sounds rushes overhead. Oh my gosh. What was that? The mine is going to collapse and we're all going to die in here, aren't we? Stella sighs longingly. That's just how wind sounds down here. You sound so disappointed. It just brings back memories to my last foyer into these depths. Every time I thought I'd finally find a spooky ghost, that wound up being a very unghostly explanation. Like local wildlife for existence. Stella turns on her flashlight up towards that alcove cave overhead. Those guys got me real good last time I was here alone. Oh my god. There are bats down here? I'm going to get rabies, aren't I? I'm going to get rabies, aren't I, in the mine collapse? You're holding up okay, Ken.
Self-voicing disabled. Self-voicing enabled.
Whoa.
Canny caught. Yeah, sorry. I'm just a little on edge.
Yeah,
Self-voicing disabled.
I don't like that. It sounds so plain, bro. Ken is stopped mid-sentence by a thunderous knock echoing from the deep of the mine. Okay, what was that? That was... I have no idea. I have no idea what that was. Did that sound like knocking to you guys? The mine's collapsing. They're collapsing, isn't it? We're gonna scare her. I don't think so, but dang, if that doesn't feel like it came right out of the book of about Tommy knockers. Okay, no Tommy knockers are not real. They're not allowed to be real. Are you trying to give me a panic attack? I ain't gonna do. We should have read a book about the Tommy knockers then. I'd love to spend some extra time poking around down here. Maybe it's gotten something to do with the mystery. The three of you are interrupted by a second, less distant sound of a can being popped open. Okay, now that wasn't Tommy's knockers. It came from this way. Follow me. These kids are in so much trouble. Now, who said I want to follow y'all? You follow Ken and follow Stella further into the mines. You breathe a sigh of relief as the tight passageways give way to a small cavern. A group of teens turn and stare at you with annoyance. What the hell are y'all doing here? What the hell are you doing here? You creeps? Are you stalking us? Yeah, creeps. I just said that, Alex. If I wanted an echo, I'd yell into the Grand Canyon. Yeah, your dad looking for you, Rosa. Ain't nothing to be ashamed about. Who the hell are you exactly? Hey, that's a bad word. Hey, don't be using that foul language on me. Oh, that's Kai. Tabby's cousin. I can't believe your dad sent you to follow you, Rosa. I can't believe your dad sent people to follow you, Rosa. That's messed up. I don't think that qualifies as harassment. I think that... You're right, Becca. This is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can be. I can tell that's her because her dad is black or Indian, whatever it is. You should at least check in so he knows you're not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's really not asking for much. Don't you kids have school tomorrow anyways? It's fall break. We're not kids. Y'all are kids. Yeah, we're teens. Are those canned strawberry margaritas? Where did you get those? The teens avoid contact. The one who met earlier at the general store tries to melt into the cavern wall. Oh no. I know that isn't you, Miles. I had better not be you. Yeah, whatever. It's me. What are you going to do here? Becca's right. Sounds to me like you're stalking and harassing all of that. You're supposed to be minding the store. It's not like anyone even comes in on Tuesdays, and Mom's there, so it's fine. Eyes dart unfortunately around the cavern as Ken steers into her brother. That's your brother? So that can't be your grand. I'm so confused. It's not fine. It's extremely not fine. Why do I always have to be responsible one? Do you know what I would give to be as carefree as you? I left school so I can have a chance to live your life. So you would have a chance to live your life. And this is what you're doing with it? What would Dad think if he could see this stealing booze from family stores beep around in an abandoned mine? Dad's dead, Ken. If he were here, he'd be disappointed. You wound up being such a bossy jerk. Who cares if we're having canned margaritas? Somewhere nobody's supposed to bother us. Miles, don't try and twist this around on your sister. You're down here drinking with kids as young as 13. That's messed up. Whatever. Hey, don't talk about us like we aren't here. Yeah, we can hear you. Alex, don't butt in. I'm trying to make a point. We're perfectly capable of taking care of ourselves. We don't need a bunch of sad... Dang. 20. Oh, I'm mid-19. Come on now. I'm just turned. Oh, something's telling us where we can be and what can be and can do. Sad 20 somethings. But hey, I'm not sad. Where'd you get that idea? Running a clip-baited YouTube channel where you run around in woods chasing nothing is extremely sad. Dang. Oh, they clocking your T. Oh, I ain't got nothing to say. I don't want to be next. I ain't got nothing to say. Anyways, my dad is actually a foreman at the Contreras Mine factory, and he says they only abandoned this area because there wasn't enough coal left. Man, that's not also why. Not because it was dangerous or anything, but we can hang out here at any time we want. Oh, she scared the hell out of me. Oh, she scared the hell out of me. Correction, your father was a foreman at the Contreras Mine factory. We'll see if he even has a job tomorrow morning. Dang, Chapel, don't do that. What? Oh, shoot. Oh, hey, Tabby. Oh my gosh, you did call her, didn't you? That's why it took you a minute to catch up with us. Can size. It's probably for the best she's here. Do none of you understand what a boarded up mine entrance is supposed to mean? It means it's closed, condemned, not fit for human use. Oh, come on. This place is way sturdy. Check it out. The teen with the beanie jumps up and slaps the strut of the ceiling. Oh, was that the knocking we were hearing earlier? Oh my gosh, Zan. Cut it out. You're embarrassing us. I'm sorry Zan's behavior. I don't think he realizes how extremely 8th grade it is to jump up and hit things. Oh no, so offensive, Rosie. No offense, Rosie. None taken. The other 8th graders are actually immature. Not like you, Rosie. You're chill and smart. Enough. The damage is already done. Now leave. I'm tired of people in this town dragging my cousin headlong into danger. I can't believe I actually agree with Tabitha about anything, but this is the worst place I've ever been in my entire life, and I would like to see the sun again before I die. Oh, come on, you guys. Maybe it's not a big deal. We used to do dangerous things all the time, and still do dangerous things now. Who are we? You tell them where we can hang out. I don't know who you think you are in this situation, Stella, but I own this mine. It is entirely within my rights to tell you to leave, much like it is entirely within my rights to tell you to leave. Huh? To tell them to leave, much like it's entirely my rights to tell you to leave. Was your lifetime ban from my mind not clear enough message for you? Heck yeah, Tabitha, tear her to shreds. Come on now. Tabitha shoots Becca a fierce glare. Look, we just wanted to give Rosa a good time. Her home life sucks right now. Yeah, tell them about him. Tell them about where you have to sleep, Rosa. We've been living in the library for the past couple of weeks. Dad says we can't stay at our house. They've got a hot plate and a couple of coats in the back rooms. It's actually a pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zan. Rosa deserves better. I don't care about your home life. If you're going to do your underage drinking, go do it in the woods. Just get off of my property. Tabitha? Looks like Rosa, I'm sure Oscar has a good reason for all that. He's a good guy. He cares about you. He thinks our home is haunted. Oh. Wait, what? And I should care because it's such a bull excuse. I bet he couldn't afford it anymore, and he's lying to your face to save face. Lying to you to save face. What a coward. Becca, I don't think you can say that about other person's families. Isn't that like bullying or something? Shut up, Zan. Back up. Back up. He's saying it's haunted? I can't believe he didn't mention it to me. I could investigate. There's no ghost, Stella. I would be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I just wish he could be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he doesn't think I can handle it. Like I'm still a little kid. Gal, all the children, none of you realize how good you have it. Back in the day, each and every one of you could be pulling 12-hour shifts in this exact mine if it weren't for child labor laws. The 5 of you might have some actual character. Exactly. Rosa's not that mature anyway. She still sleeps with stuffed animals. That don't mean you're not. I don't mean you're not mature. And that doesn't mean she's not. It doesn't mean she's not mature. I still have a pork chop, you know. I rest my case. Wait, what did you say about child labor? I'm not going to weigh on this. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. I'm not going to weigh this on y'all, but you two and your dad should just talk about it. You're too close together, and it shouldn't be hit. I couldn't agree more. Yeah, if Rosa's house is haunted, we should break in and like ghost bust it or something. Sounds pretty rad to me. Whatever gets you delinquents out of the mines. Oh my god, Zan, you can't ghost bust if there is no ghost. Also, Rosa lives there. She can't break into her own house. There's no ghost that you know of. I bet we could figure out how to bust it if it's actually real. If it isn't real, well, problem solved. You know, Rosa, you could always stay over at my house until Stella ghost busts your place. We have a finished basement. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch. Why are you talking about this like it's not a thing? There is no ghost. I don't care. I can't believe I wasted this much time trying to argue with children. I'm washing my hands of this and calling the cops. I feel free to leave before they show up. You hear that, Miles? We're leaving. I suggest the rest of you kids leave this empty mine before someone gets black lung, or gets crushed by rocks, or meets any of many terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines. What was that? Can is interrupted by a pair of thunderous knocks. That wasn't me, I swear. Then what was it? Come on, Stella. Didn't you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary mine noises? It's Tommy Knockers for sure. I know this isn't why he came down here, but we've got to check it out. Stella. I know, but weird stuff's been happening around the past few days. What if this is our chance to get a natural solid lead? The stakes could be higher. Do you have any sense of self-preservation? I want you out of here, Stella. Oh, come on, Tabby. You can come along, too. If you guys are going after something spooky, count me in. Man, Zan, get out of here, bro. Zan, get out. Nobody's going deeper into the mine. Nobody is staying in the mine. We're all leaving. Please listen, Tabby, before my heart gives out. It'll be fun, Neeks. It will not. You hear something over the sound of Stella's pleading. With Can and Tabby, something like the shuffling on the feet of a stone, and whispering mischievous teens. You turn to see Becky and Alex gone, and Rosa anxious hovering in front of a small tunnel in the cavern wall. She freezes as you notice her. Stop arguing, you knuckleheads. The teens are slipping away. Wait, what? Rosa, don't go in there. Becky and Alex stop trying to get us all killed. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna hang back. I knew you weren't cool enough to hang out with us, Rose. Come on, Alex. We're gonna have fun without her. Alright. Oh, alright. Are you kidding me? Rose, what were you thinking? What were they thinking? I don't know. I'm sorry. Unbelievable. Wow, Ken. Maybe if you weren't still scared of the dark or whatever you've noticed them sneaking off. I noticed them sneaking off like I've been zoning out the whole time we've been here. They must have been squeezed through the child-sized tunnels. Yeah. Dang, I've always wondered where that goes. I've never been able to get these hips through. Hey, you don't need to say it like that. I ain't gonna hold you. You don't need to say it like that. Stella, stop sneaking into my minds. Please, I am literally begging you. If only all the tunnels down here were wide enough for adults, we could already be done with this little mess. But no, there just have to be fragments of bygone area. Didn't you just talk about how child labor was the good old days a minute ago? I was trying to get you to leave my mind. Becca shouts back from the other end of the tunnel. Ah! We are not about to leave you. We're not about to let you come in here and ruin the good time. The mine is safe. I've been here 1,000,000 times. Yeah, Becca says we're safe, then we're totally safe. Also, sorry, Rosa. I'm sure I'll see you tomorrow. Whatever. Come on, Alex. I know a cool spot we can spot this way. Okay, I think I know where that tunnel rejoins the rest of the mines. I'll go look for them, and I want every one of you to take note of the fact that I'm Take note of the fact that I'm doing that. If those idiots get themselves lost and die, I'm not letting your family sue me into the ground. Are those really your priorities right now? Yeah, do you have a problem with that? I want the rest of you out of my mind. Except for you, Kai. I'm not letting you out of my sight. My fault. My fault, Tabby. Yeah, sure. I could never fit in the tunnel anyways. They have crossed a barrier that I cannot, so my time here is up. But only because Stella promised me a ghost hunt tomorrow. Whatever. Still, I have to do my dailies anyways, and the service down here sucks. What about you, girl? Are you sure you don't want me to come along? Maybe I could help you get Becca and Alex to leave. Don't make me ask you twice. They'll be fine, Rosa. I think your dad would kill me if we let you stay down here any longer. Okay, can I at least wait outside? Yeah, we can wait outside together. No, you are not about to weasel your way into this, Stella. Come on, Tabby. I've been here down for a ton. I can totally help you out. There's no getting rid of you, is there? Fine, I won't waste my time arguing. Alright, let's do this. Sure. Let's not linger any longer than we have to, shall we? Wait. Want me to take Gretchen with me? I don't know if it'll be easier to cover around more ground without her. Come on. Hell, yeah. That's probably for the best. I don't want to repeat the last night. And who knows if we'll have to do any climbing. I'll see you on the other side, hopefully soon. For sure, we won't be in long. Cool. Can't wait to bust some ghosts tomorrow. Tell Alex I'm sorry. Alexis, I'm sorry. Can Miles, Zan, and Rosa head toward the entrance of the Miles, leaving you and Tabby, Stella, to find the remaining teens? Alright, no dwelling. We should be able to catch up with them if we go this way. You know this with the back of your hand. You and Stella exchange a glance as Tabitha ventures forward. As the three of you move deeper into the mine, you hear echoes of conversations bounce against the wall, across the wall. But Becca, why are we doing this again? I thought you thought Tabitha was like really cool. Why are you trying to get her all mad? We're doing this because Tabitha is really cool. She doesn't let anyone boss her around, so we can't just let her boss us around. Haha, you hear that, Tabby? Someone thinks you're cool. I can't believe she used to hang out with nobody like Stella. Dang. Hey. I don't know. I think Stella's kind of cool. I like the River Runner videos. Oh, come on. She doesn't even have a sponsor. What kind of YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? I mean, not yet, but I'm in talks with Meat Rice. And I make plenty of ads and donations. Oh, man, I wish they... Yo. Dang, Stella, Meat Rice? That's a big deal. They're on, like, every big podcast. Thank you. It feels like a really big step up for the channel. I just wish Becca hadn't said all that things she said tonight. Yeah, she just mean. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm surprised you don't have a thicker skin about this, Stella. You never struck me as someone who let other people's opinions bother you. If you did, I wouldn't have tried so hard to keep you off my property. Well, I know you don't mean it. Agree to disagree. How's it feel to have a teen think you're cool, Tabby? I feel nothing about it. The opinions of children don't interest me. I don't know, you kind of hesitated there. You're reading into things that aren't there, Stella. Because your livelihood revolves around what other people doesn't mean that I care what other people think of me. Congratulations on your sponsor, though. Aw, man. Gosh, I'm not so sure about that. I know they're just teens, but some of that stuff stung. Another knock closer interrupts your thoughts, followed by another, followed by another. It is just me, or is that knocking coming from the same direction as those kids? It's not just you. I really don't like the knocking though. Come on, come down, Alex. It's just the mind sounds. Did you see that? No, it's just a shadow. There's no reason to get freaked out. Becca, I swear I saw something. Shut up, there's nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me. I knew coming down here was a bad idea. Nobody's going to die unless you start panicking. Get a grip of yourself. I'm gonna die, bro. Tabitha, we're gonna die. Tabby, we're going to die. Like, Tabby, we're gonna die. Like, I'm going to die. As you progress deeper into the mine, the knocking grows more frequent and is still distant, but is much louder than before. The tunnel ends abruptly in front of you, and a certain old ladder is the only way forward. In the darkness beyond, you can still hear the echoes of terrified teens, their panic arguing bouncing down the pitch black corridors. Becca, we need to leave. This place isn't fun anymore. This is plenty fun. I bet you're only saying that because you want to hang out with the dorky crush of yours. She's just an 8th grader. Becca, this isn't about Rosa. I know you can hear that knocking. And here we are, the tunnel they crawled through the chamber below, and it sounds like they're still down there. I never been this far in. Congratulations, Stella, you got what you wanted. Tabitha crawls up the ladder and disappears over the edge. Alright, let's do this. Stella hoists herself over the edge and begins to climb down. Alright, let's do it. Alright. Hey kids. Oh great, the adults are here. Thanks, Alex. Real nice. Oh, he's clocking OT. Becca is needy. You feel like you're better than other people is important. What are you talking about? Give me a break. The whole time you've been down here, you've done nothing but tear down every single person around you. Only people who do that are people who are afraid of themselves. Leave now. Whatever. This isn't fun anymore. Fine, I'll leave. Thanks, Kai. Whoa, good job. As Becca and Alex move forward towards that ladder, the black chamber before you draws you focused. The voices around you, those of the teens, your companions, sounds all distant. Compassion. There isn't something in the darkness before you. That's much louder, though. You don't hear it. You don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest. A desperate need to perceive and be perceived. Hey, are you alright, Kai? What do you think you're doing? Get away from there. Your cousin dies towards you, but not before the light from your phone. Whoa. That's cool. Hey, Kai. Kai, Tabby, are you alright? Oh god, you're alive. It looked like you had a seizure or something. And then you and Tabby just clocked out. I'm fine. You can barely open your eyes. You're not fine. Neither of you move a muscle. I don't want you straining yourselves while you're still recovering from whatever that was. I'm getting the kids out here, then I'm going to get you some help. I'll be back soon, I promise. Don't die on me, alright? Oh, it's like she about to cry. You fade back into your consciousness as your companion clambers out of the pit, intent on your rescue. You raise up your elbows and head still, swimming from the vision of your surroundings. Coming back into focus, your head throbs as the knocking continues. Now, magnitudes more intense than ever. God, that knocking is not helping my headache. What the hell is happening? I ain't gonna just getting closer though, Tabby. We're leaving. No, we gotta check it out. The entire cavern shakes with the sound of rockfall. I don't know what the hell is up but with this knocking, but that is the sound of a mine collapsing quick up that ladder. That is? This way, come on. Your cousin moves with the kind of swiftness you'd expect from someone who spent her entire working life around the gold mines. You push her body to move as quick as it can, though you're slowed down by cramped corridors and winding passageways of the mine. Then comes the sound of splintering wood. You pick up the pace. The entrance is so close. And there it is. You and Tabby manage to squeeze through the entrance just as the walls of the mine come crashing down. Holy shit, we're okay, thank gosh. And everyone's accounted for. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm thinking that I thought we was gonna find something. That's why I was making that noise. I didn't know the mine was actually gonna collapse. That was a surprisingly close call. We could have all died in there. What did you weirdos do? Everything was fine until you adults showed up. Becca, shut up! What? Did you just say to me? I said you should shut up. I'm sick of your two-faced bull. And they didn't almost get us killed down there. You did. And now we're trying to pass it off on whatever else you can. Just the cherry on top of this whole show of a friendship. I'm really not a good headspace, and this conversation could have died in there. Why are you two doing this to me? Not enough? No playing the victim this time. Being friends with Rosa has made me realize how horrible you are. Hard to me. Friends aren't supposed to be mean to each other. Friends shouldn't be scared of each other. I never wanted to go into that stupid mine. It was your idea, and we could have died. If these grown-ups hasn't showed up, we could have been buried alive in a stupid little tunnel, drinking stupid cherry margaritas in a can. Screw all of you. Should we go out there? No, let her have her little tantrum. Did that feel good, Alex? Finally telling her off? Yeah, I guess. She's gonna be mad at me for it. She probably won't talk to me for a week. Maybe a month. Maybe the rest of her life. It's okay, Alex. We don't need her. What do we do now? Now I drive to home. I've already texted your parents and I'm sure they're worried sick. Rosa and Alex duck off into the side as an exhausted Tabitha approaches your group. I'm going to get my car and then we're going home. Tabitha leads toward the active mind without another word. She offered a quiet moment to catch up with Stella and Ken. We should dodge the bullet. That was too easy to be our digital problem. Yeah, I think we were right. We still got little unanswered questions too, even more than we had in the morning. And we have a lot of questions. This is all a little too magic for me. Just because two bad things have happened doesn't mean there's a pattern, right? So what happens now? Looks like Tabby's back. I better drive these kids home. Come on, let's get back to the estate. It's been a long day and I need to be over. I'll see you tomorrow, okay, Kai? Please stop trying to get my cousin killed, Stella. Come on, let's go. Tabitha starts walking to her car, pulling you by your arm. See you guys tomorrow. You can practically feel Tabitha roll her eyes as she drags you to the car. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. You try to keep an eye on the surrounding wildness, as she drives worry what may lurk behind the tree line. Sorry about today. How are you holding up? Why did you, don't y'all used to get along? It was a different time in my life. I just wish she'd get that we're not in high school anymore and I'm a different person than whatever she thinks now. I'm sorry about today. It's fine. You and Ken really don't get along, do you? She pushes my buttons. Is there some kind of history? No, quiet talking. Quit talking, I need her focused on the road. Okay. I'm gonna remain silent. My fault. My fault for being in your existence. Your eyes wander back to the tree line as you and Tabitha sink back into the silence. You once again cross the threshold into the estate, the musty stench of the decaying mansion greeting you with its undertones of the mildew and wood rot. Well, this day was a lot more stress than it needed to be, but at least nobody got hurt. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. Thanks for calling me about those kids, by the way. It was unexpected. You should have waited for me. You could have waited. No, you should have waited for me. I'm too tired to argue. I'll see you in the morning. Tabitha turns and makes her way up to the stairs. You head up to your room and turn it in. You collapse in Tabby's dusty guest bed, your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. Your phone buzzes on the table. Yo, these are these things, right? Yo, how you get that? Oh, she one of those. Ken sent you a picture of a pair of Dutchlings by the side of the road. I saw them again too. Another picture, this time them staring from the tree. What the hell? These things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. I guess there's more to them being here than the mining collapse. No way, I'm sleeping tonight. Tonight? You think about looking out the gas room window, but at this point you're too exhausted to leave your bed. The drilling from the evening is finally wearing off, replaced by the creeping exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down your eyes, even as you stare down at the ominous picture at your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread balling in your stomach, you would have almost feel comfortable as you settle in between the covers. Your tired bones sinking into the street mattress. Oh, that scared me. I'm scared something gonna pop up. When you close your eyes, you see a shadowy figure gathering behind Stella in the mines. Your thoughts are drawn to the caving on the walls, and the vision is imported upon you. Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding at the door to your room swinging open. Yo, Tabby, is that you? Tabby, that's you? Come on, Tabby, you can't be sneaking up on the cousin like that. I ain't gonna hold you. What if I was holding a Glock 19? Come on, Tabby, say something. Oh, you stupid cat. Just a cat. It's always just a cat. It's nice to see another living being, even one as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets you mind of ease and finally slip into a deep sleep. What's going on? Tabby's tired. I ain't gonna hold you. I see where she coming from though. Like I see where she coming from. She tired. She honestly just don't like want to do this anymore. She's been working out half her life. She tired. Well, boys, this is it for episode 2. Thank you all for participating in this. I love all y'all, and it's been a good run with y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. Other than that, remember, it's always gonna be a great day. Whatever you do in life, just change your mindset, change your perspective and things. Other than that, that's gonna be it for today. I'll see all y'all later, and love all y'all.